For more, I'm now joined by Chris Swecker, former FBI Assistant Director of the Criminal Investigative Division. Chris, always good to have you. So late last night, let's, kind of start with some of this evidence. We got this update from the FBI. I'll have my team pop up this video here. I know you've seen it at this point. It's this video of the shooter jumping off the roof of a campus building to run into the woods nearby, right here on this corner. What stands out to you in this video, Chris?
Well, first 2 points, sort of general points. One is the fact that they're going out so aggressively and proactively to the public now tells me they don't know who he is and they don't know where he is. What I see there, what I'm looking for when he jumps off that building is where's the weapon, where's that rifle? And it's not patently obvious from the distance and the detail and the resolution of that video if he has it with him. Mm-hmm. It looks like he may be carrying a duffel bag or his backpack in his hand. And from what I read, that Mauser could be disassembled or collapsed. So it's possible that it's in there, in his backpack. It has to be because he took it with him and hid it in the woods nearby. Yeah. But it's not real obvious where that weapon is at that point. The other thing is I see now why they say they got handprints and palm prints and that sort of thing. That's part of the forensic evidence package that they have. They probably have some DNA off the weapon. Other pictures I've seen, photos I've seen, don't show him wearing gloves. So maybe he took them off, or again, there's another opportunity for DNA evidence there. The Converse shoes, there's a lot to work with here, but still, even, and I'm pretty sure that the resolution of the video that we've seen from that press conference and the earlier one, if you were close to this person, you would immediately identify him. Yeah. So it's surprising that we haven't had an identification yet. But the way they're going out to the public kind of leads me to believe that they don't know who he is yet.
Yeah, and also an interesting T-shirt he's wearing too. I think a bald eagle, maybe with an American flag on it. Right. But to your point, they found this firearm in the woods now. They've got a palm print, a footprint, a forearm print, not to mention 3,000 witnesses who were there at the scene on Wednesday. Where is law enforcement focusing their time and resources this morning?
Well, I'm sure they're still working their way through videos. If there's a fixed video camera, a commercial video camera installed, usually they have the kind of software you can speed review the video. But if it's a Ring doorbell camera or if it's a video from a cell phone or a mobile device, that's a lot more manual. And so I think there's still, this is a manpower-intensive investigation. I think they're still going through all of that. They're probably going through cell phone triangulation to see if there's anything that tells them as they track the movements of this shooter, if they can possibly lock onto a cell phone number.
Yeah, and this video right here is video before the incident. Looks like he's just kind of, traipsing through a neighborhood nearby. It looks like he's got a limp too, right? Almost like he's wounded before he even got to the scene. What are you making of this?
Yeah, unless that's afterwards. Yeah, it does look like he has a limp. He's very thin. He looks very young. He's almost too young to have military experience. Mm-hmm. There's some issues I have with the FBI's description of him versus what we see on the videos and the photos. He's not wearing tactical gear. The initial description by the FBI and what they had put out very early on was dressed in all black, dressed in tactical gear. Maybe they just mistook what he's wearing because it's all dark with tactical gear. But that is an interesting observation that you have about his limp, but I'm wondering if that's really after my team, because I thought he had a little bit of a limp.
Yeah, my team just told me in my ear it was before, but maybe it is after. And lastly, just before I let you go, more than 7,000 tips have come in so far, the most that we've seen, or the FBI has seen since the Boston Marathon bombing. $100,000 tip now. How much longer can this guy realistically stay on the run, you think?
Yeah, well, first, a $100,000 reward is huge for this type of investigation. So they're really trying to draw out calls and tips and leads from the public. Again, it shows that I don't think they really know who he is.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.